Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of Two Cups of Tea and a Packet of Biscuits with myself, Tanya, and my co-host.
Tracy!
God, that was a really long pause.
No, because I didn't expect to say my own name. I just thought you might say my name when I say hi.
Don't I normally let you say your own name?
Do you?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
You say my name and I say hi. But anyway, we're going off the point. This podcast is about letting you guys follow us on our journey to opening our deli. And in today's episode, we're continuing with the pet saga. And what are we talking about? We're going to be talking a little bit more about our pets' birthdays, figuring out our pet star sign. This is going to be interesting. But actually, before I even go into the next question, just to remind everyone a little bit of housekeeping.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So on a Monday, we release our podcast on all your podcast platforms. And on a Wednesday, we release our podcast on a Wednesday on YouTube. Oh, I totally mucked that up. So Trace, what is it? On a Monday, it's
Monday is a podcast
and Wednesday is a
vodcast.
Yay! So it's Mondays and Wednesdays, people. Keep with it.
I think you might scare them a bit.
I don't care.
I'm always here for you. You just need someone to talk to.
Before we get into our actual episode, Trace, what's brewing for you today? Tea, snacks, or drama?
Well, do you remember last week I was in a certain era of my life?
Oh my god, yeah. But for our list, oh yeah, they would have heard it, right? Yeah, go on.
You better have heard it, otherwise you don't know what I'm talking about. Um, so I am now in a different era.
Okay.
I'm in my crocheting era.
Is that why you wore the beret on the last episode?
No, that's because you forced me to wear it because you didn't get the weird hat in time, so I had to offer you my beret, my crocheted beret. But anyways, I've got a project. I want to crochet my own cardigan.
Wow.
Yeah. I've got some really nice wool, and I just thought it would be a nice way for me to spend less time on my phone, but keep busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colour?
It's white with speckles. So yeah, and it's got like warm earth tone speckles of browns, greens, a bit of blue, on a white wool.
Ooh, I might actually really look forward to seeing this.
I'll wear it if it, either way, whether it turns out nice or not, I could wear it
Okay, I
on our
think you should.
next
I think you
podcast.
should.
So yes, that's what's brewing for me. How about yourself?
Just getting ready to start my corporate job, so I'm very excited. It's really weird to be excited about a job so much, but I just cannot wait to start. So I've got my new laptop, which was really cool. That came the other day. And I bought myself a new work bag, which I'm really excited about because I like a new bag. And yeah, just getting ready really. I'm going to spend my last week of my lady in leisure era with some spa pamper treats. So I've booked myself a massage and a facial.
Wow.
I know, I'm just so excited.
No, you deserve it, definitely. And I can't wait to hear what it's like when you do start there because it sounds very exciting.
It's so exciting.
Right, did you bring anything to our podcast today? Any food, snacks, or drinks?
I did. Lint, dark chocolate. I went with the orange intense.
Wow.
I love an orange chocolate. So maybe in the deli we need some orange chocolate treats, I think.
Some sort of fusion chocolate
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, fusion chocolate, but I also want something with orange chocolate like mixed in with something.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, I have an idea. Like orange chocolate Rice Krispie bars.
That would be really nice. I
I
can
used to
imagine
love Rice Krispie bars as a kid. Not the bars. So it used to be Safeway. Safeway doesn't even exist anymore.
Safeway. I haven't heard that in a minute. Wow.
So there was a Safeway, and on a Friday we'd go food shopping. I think it was Friday after school or something like that, or maybe a Saturday. And my mum used to let me pick one treat, and my treat was chocolate covered Rice Krispies. And they used to do it, in the foil tray,
Yeah.
like proper baked good. It's not like that anymore. It's like in these silly bars that just don't taste like processed.
Yeah.
That was like, the butter and everything, all the fat. But yeah, maybe like an orange chocolate version of that in the deli. That would be nice.
That would be very nice.
So yeah,
Yeah.
would you like a square?
I would. I'd love that. That's one of my favorite chocolates. I love dark chocolate.
Kind of what came out of my finger. And I will break myself a little piece. Oh, it's just foil. Oh, Trace. Oh, no.
Was I meant to wait for you?
It's all right. She's already put it in her mouth. Oh, just that little bit of ASMR. Do your little voice.
A little quick. Hi.
Your M&S voice.
And here we are eating our deliciously dark orange chocolate. Yeah. Anyway, I want to eat. I don't want to talk.
This is a good treat.
I've not had this flavour before with the lint.
Really?
I've done the dark with chili, dark with mint, dark with raspberry, but not with orange.
Go again with your little.
I do like to list things, don't I?
And you go in the zone.
Do I?
Yeah. It's kind of, you look up and you're like, the dark chocolate with raspberry, with chili, with salt. And you're like, okay. Don't want to disturb the flow.
Yeah, you carry on eating. No, but this is really, really good. I think I might purchase this another time. I don't know why I had to say it like that.
Like an M&S.
Yeah.
And what about you, Trace? What snack have you brought today?
Today, I have brought cocktail sticks to eat with. I mean, I'm not going to eat this. I'm going to use this to eat olives.
Ooh.
I've got these. I don't actually know what type they are. Kalamata, I'm guessing. They're browny red and then mixed with green olives, and they've got herbs and seasoning on it. And if there's any dedicated listeners or viewers, you would have known the story about these cocktails.
Yeah, I was about to say, are we going to have wine-flavoured cocktail olives? Cocktail olives? Thanks. Are they both sides are tinged? Don't know if you can see that in the camera.
It smells like wine. In here it does.
Oh.
Well, that's a good. If anyone wants to screenshot that where we're sniffing a cocktail stick.
Rather a cocktail stick than anything else. That's chocolate flavour in my mouth. It's going to be chocolate olive now. Oh, Trace, I can't even. I picked it. I've picked the red brown, and Trace didn't do her M&S voice.
And here we have in a little container pot olives that are green and purple, sprinkled decadently with pepper and salt and garlicky bits. It's delicious.
Right, anyway, let's move on to the next segment. Right, so Trace, how would you describe Bailey's personality?
Okay, she is a princess. She knows what she wants and knows how to get it. She can be really like forthright, almost stubborn about things. But at the same time, she's so loving and caring. She loves cuddles. She will always like come up to you for a cuddle. She will come and sit on your lap for cuddles, sleep on you. And then indoors, she's such a good girl. She's very kind of chilled out, and she won't chew up the furniture, chew up her toys or anything. She likes to play in the house, but doesn't do anything destructive. Mm-hmm. And then when we do go to the park, go for walks, definitely in the park, she runs and runs and releases all her energy. and has lots of fun, very playful, very sociable with other dogs and humans. Um, yeah, at the same time, she can like rule the house, as I said, being quite a princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about Binks and Tabby? How would you describe them?
So Binks is like the baby of the family. She gets very pampered and spoilt, but she also knows it. So she also runs the house and she hits all of us when she has had enough.
Oh, really?
Or she wants to be in part of something, and she has a very loud voice, so she can meow that house down. Tabby, on the other hand, is like the queen. She's the princess, but she's just so calm, and she only gets wound up if Binks comes and annoys her. Otherwise, she's such a lovely cat. Like this morning, I was getting ready and I noticed she'd like crawled into the blanket and just stayed. And then she let me stroke her like after I was like trying to get ready and I was sitting doing my skincare and she was just sat cuddled next to me. She's just so loving and yeah, she is definitely like the little princess in the house.
Um,
You've lost where you are.
have you got any interesting pet stories, stories about Binks or Tabby that reveal a bit more of their character?
Yeah, so Tabby, even though she's such a quiet girl, before we got Binks, I was trying to train her to be in the garden and stuff. They are indoor cats, but in the summer and stuff, they like sit out in the garden and they quite like that. So when we were trying to train Tabby into that, I'd left her in the garden with my dad and we didn't really like my dad like came in and I was like, well, where's Tabby? And he's like, I don't know, she's in the house. And I'm like calling, can't see her. I'm calling outside, can't see her. I'm like getting panicked at this point to where she is because she's not little, so it's not hard to find her. And if you call her name, she normally comes. And then I was in my office in the loft and I could see her in the next door garden.
Oh my God.
So I like ran down. I was like, Dad, she's escaped, and she managed to find a gap. Like we've got very good fences. I don't know how she did this. And I tried to pull her back in the gap, and she was silent meowing at me. She
silent meowing.
That literally, like her mouth was just moving, and I was like, "Speak, girl, speak!" Like our neighbours weren't even in to get her back, and it took me a good 20 minutes to then I managed to get my hand in and get her out. But yeah, silent meow. So that was Tabby. And with Binks, with her, it was when she had her first, well, when she got neutered. So I went to the vets to pick her up, and the vets were like, they put her like in a baby outfit. It's like instead of the cone, they have this like cat baby outfit that has little poppers. Oh. So it fits their tail. They can go to the toilet, but it covers the open wound.
Okay.
Right? And she'd crawled out of it. So the vet was like, oh, we woke up and she's managed to crawl out of it. And I was like, okay. And they were like, do you feel like you want to put it on yourself again? And I was like, well, I can't put it on. If you can't get it on, how am I going to get it on? So I was like, no, this is your job. Like, can you do it? Because there's no way I'm going to be able to. Yeah, just do your job. They got her in it. And they were like, she'll just be really quiet and subdued. And obviously I'd experienced it with Tabby. So I was expecting this very like meek little cat who just wanted love and food. Oh no, Trace. What did she do? She was running up and down the 2 flights of stairs. Yeah, running. And when she gets angry, she does like an angry meow. And it's like zoomies, but it's like she angrily meows. It's like a growl. And she just kept doing that up and down the stairs. She was angry. And I called the vets and I was like, I'm a little worried. She's running up and down the stairs. And they were like, oh, she shouldn't be doing that. It's going to open her wound. You need to lock her in a room. I was like, lock her in a room? Do you know this cat? I was like, I can't lock her in the room because she will hit herself against the wall. She's that mad.
Goodness.
But yeah, that was her little story of like literally she didn't calm down.
Wow.
Luckily, she never got an infection. Luckily, nothing opened up. But yeah, that little cat, wild.
I feel stressed just listening to that.
How about for you? Have you got a story of Bailey?
Yeah, so she's clever. She's really clever. This is what she does recently. Well, not recently. Always. So when she wants to go to do a wee outside in the garden, she will just paw at the door, scratch at the door. And then we get up, let her out, obviously let her back in. What she's doing now is when we're eating dinner or a snack or anything, she'll go to the door, sit and wait and pour at the door, and we get up, open the door, and as soon as we get up and stand at the door with it open, she runs back to where we were sitting to find out what food we were eating to see whether she can eat it.
Wow.
But we obviously, it's not far from the door to our plate, so we can run back and say, no, leave it. So she tricks us into thinking that she wants to go to the toilet, but really she runs back to see what food she can get.
Wow, Bailey. That's
Yeah.
clever.
Really, really clever. Really clever.
Wow. So we've done a little bit of research and we kind of wanted to look for each other what star signs were for our pets. And as you kind of probably would have guessed now, a little bit of the personalities of them.
Yeah.
I've got Bailey's and you've got Tabby and Binks. And it'd be nice to see if any of them match. So are you ready for me to read out Bailey's?
Yeah. Do you know what? While you start reading out babies, just tell me again, when was Tabby born? Because I haven't actually prepped for this episode.
Have you even done Binks?
No.
And the fact you don't remember their birthdays.
Okay, one's late February and one is March or May.
May.
Yeah, so Binks is in May, Tabby's late February.
Yes.
There we go. February the
Wow.
what? What is it?
23rd. And Binks is the 17th of May. I am shocked, people. Shocked. This is unacceptable.
Wait, can I just remind everyone and yourself how well prepared I was for last saga of our episodes?
If you don't see, I'm rolling my eyes right now.
Because for those who haven't watched it, and why haven't you watched it? I not only had a cloak, I had a mithril representing top.
Listen, can you get on with the
had
star signs?
Okay, sorry.
You're distracting us from the thing.
Okay.
No one wants to know. They will have watched it.
Go on then. Read out Bailey's and I'll see whether it matches her.
Well, can you listen?
I am listening. Come on.
So, Bailey is an Aquarius.
Ooh.
So, as an Aquarius dog, she is eccentric. Am I saying that right? Eccentric.
Whatever, yeah, go on.
Clever and independent. They are most what is wrong with me? They are most compatible with human Geminis, which is your husband.
My husband.
Yeah. You'll probably never have a dull moment with one of these around. They'll easily learn new tricks and won't be as needy as many other dogs. They are confident and forceful, but quite reserved about showing emotions if they have any at all. Aquarius dogs are independent, critical thinkers who have a bit of a rebellious streak in them. They are social and well-liked, but as their emotions can be a bit capricious? Yeah. They are hard to pin down.
Wow.
How do you feel about that?
I think
Wow. Did you actually listen? You didn't listen, did you? I sort of told you to listen. You didn't listen. Well, do you know what? I'm not reading it again. You're lost. You can read it in your own time.
Could you email that to me and I could read it at my leisure?
No. I refuse to email as well. Wow. Well, let's see if I listen to you about Tabby and Binks, shall we?
Okay. Well, I have the information for one of your cats who's born in February, who is Tabby.
Wow. Okay, carry on.
Okay, so apparently she's Aquarius.
As well?
It says between January the 20th and February the 18th.
Yeah, and she's 23rd.
Yeah, so this
So
is...
she's not. February the 23rd.
Oh, yeah, so why is it showing me this?
Oh, my God.
So she's Pisces. Okay, let me read this.
Wow, people.
Okay.
Do you see what I have to put up with?
Pisces. Imaginative Pisces cats are an owner's dream. Affectionate and happy, Pisces cats are usually calm and peaceful influence in any household. They don't demand too much attention because they have a vast internal world to keep them amused at all times. And they love to sleep a lot so they can chase mice and bugs in their dreams. Pisces cats also have the most psychic abilities. Sorry, this is so weird. So, so, so when you're having a rough day, your Pisces kitty will intuitively understand and give you a great big love cuddle until you feel better.
Aww.
Does that sound like
It does sound a bit
Tabby?
like her.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's good.
What about Binks?
Okay,
Make sure you get that part star sign right as well, yeah?
I will. So, Binks is. Wait, her birthday is when?
17th of May.
It doesn't show me the right thing, you know. Tan, could you just entertain people
No.
with a joke or something?
No.
Oh, here we go. I got it now.
Okay.
Taurus, which is me.
Oh.
So 20th of April to May 20th.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. Sorry.
Sorry.
This kitty can. What? This kitty sure can. Has cheeseburger? What does this even mean?
I can't read it. I haven't got
It
glasses on.
Oh, God. Okay. Pleasure-loving Taurus cats are all about being included. They'll eat every bit of kibble you put out. The stinky wet kind is the best. And then they'll beg for human scraps too. When and if your Taurus kitty is full, they'll plop their chubby little bodies onto your lap for a purring and petting
That's what
session.
you do.
You have to ask my husband.
Ew.
They'll plop their chubby little bodies. Let me repeat that. Their chubby little bodies onto your lap for a purring and petting session. That won't be over until they meow it's over, which might be never. Rub their tummies. They'll love it.
Wow. It does sound like her.
Yeah.
Last night she came and like crawled up to my chest and like stayed there till she'd had enough. And I was like, I kind of need my body back. Like, but yeah.
So, cool. So, cats have star signs. And
Well, dogs do as well, but you chose not to listen.
I was under pressure, okay? I had to find out your cat's star signs and I had to sacrifice listening to my own dog's star sign.
No. Anyway, do you want to move on? Because
we would like to know if people who are listening or watching have any stories they can share about their pets. And maybe check out your pet star sign because you can see whether it matches their personality. And then you can let us know by emailing us. You could comment on our YouTube channel. You could comment on our Instagram or on TikTok.
okay, Trace, but what's our email?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, our listeners and viewers do want to know.
Okay, it's 2cupsofteapodcast@gmail.com.
Finally, she's got it, people. She's got it. Right, shall we move on to our game?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this game means we can have a score, Trace.
Unlike last episode.
Unlike last episode. Right, so the game is called Fur Real or Fur Lies.
Oh, I like that pun. Did you get it, listeners? For real, not for real. For real. F-U-R. What? Someone might not get it, so I'm just helping them out.
Okay. Anyway, the rules. So we each have to tell 5 facts about our pets. The other person has to guess if each fact is true or false. And after each guess, reveal whether it was true or false and share more details about the facts. So do we want to do one each, like one after the other?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So I will start. So my first one. My cat Binks can open doors by jumping up and pulling the handle down. Is that true or is it false?
I would say she's a clever cat. She's very agile and bouncy around the house. So yes, true. It's true.
It's false. My cats cannot do that. So nil point. Oh, I'm back to saying nil point. I love it.
Okay.
Go on, Trace.
Here's one. Bailey caught a magpie in her mouth at the park, and she carried it gently until I told her to drop it.
True.
So Tanya said true, everyone. And she is wrong.
No.
So nil point to Tanya.
My next one. My cat Tabby can tell when I'm sad and will bring me one of her toys as a gift to cheer me up.
Oh,
Is this true or is this false?
I'm going to say that's true.
That is false.
You're just lying to me,
Nil
Tan.
point.
It's all lies.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nil point.
Okay. That was such an evil little laugh, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay. Bailey fell off my lap when I was lying down on the sofa with my feet up. She was on my lap, and then she rolled over for a tummy rub, fell off from the sofa height to the floor.
Aww.
True or false?
False.
So everyone, Tanya said false, and she is wrong again. Nil point.
Okay. My cat Binks once escaped through a window when she was a kitten and took a nap in our neighbour's garage.
True.
Yeah, it's true.
Because I know the story, and you forgot that I knew.
No, I know you knew the story, but I changed it a little bit. So you didn't know she took a nap.
Maybe she told me.
Whatever. Next.
So wait a minute. How many points do I have and how many points do you have? Is it 1-0 currently? 1-0. Am I winning? Yes, I am.
All right, whatever. Move on.
Bailey ran into the lake in the park to catch the ducks.
True.
False. Okay. Yes, it's true.
Yes! Oh, what is that, Trace? We're 1-1. 1-1, people. 1-1. Okay, next.
Go on then.
Both of my cats only drink water from a running tap and refuse to drink from a bowl. Is that true or is that false?
I'm going to say that's true. Only because the last two were false. You couldn't have made up a third lie.
That is false.
Is everything a lie?
Nil point. No, the last one was true.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Should have seen the pattern.
Nil point. Point? Point.
Okay. Bailey can sniff out money from people's sofas and under their furniture because she's that kind of sniffy cocker spaniel dog.
True.
False.
What? She's a sniffer dog.
Yeah, but I haven't taught her that particular skill.
Oh, God.
Not yet, anyways.
Okay, ready?
Wait, what's the current score then?
1-1.
1-1.
Ah, you thought you were winning. All right, so the next one, final one. My cat chirps at birds outside, but completely ignores other cats. Is that true or is that false?
Sorry, chirps at birds.
Yeah, they make a little chirping. I'm not going to redo it.
But you know the other meaning of chirps is like when you're chirping someone.
Oh, no, but it's... the chirps is in the noise.
I'm not like asking them out.
No.
Chatting them up.
Is it true or is it false, Trace? I have no time here.
True.
It's false. She doesn't ignore the other cats. She chirps at them as well. Nil point for Tracy.
Okay.
We're currently on 1-1. Let's see if I can beat Trace in the last one. Okay, go for it.
When your cousin, my husband, when his dad came to stay with us, Bailey weed on his fold-out bed. True or false?
False.
It's true.
I was gonna say true, but I was like, I'm sure you would have told me that story.
No, I've never told you it. And it was when it was like the first day we got this brand new mattress for him. We pulled it into the room, left the room for like a second and barely weed on it. It was brand new from John Lewis. It cost a lot of money.
Wow. Okay, well, we're ending the game on 1-1, so that means the next episode, one of us has to win.
Okay. Or we could do like a death match. What's it called? You know, you have a final round and that's it. Like someone.
Okay, well, neither of us have prepared for that.
No, we haven't.
So there won't be a death match unless it goes into the next season.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
You want to wrap it up because we're coming to the end?
Okay. Is it my turn to wrap up? It is, isn't it? Well, that is it for this episode. Thank you again for listening. Please like this episode and follow us on Spotify, TikTok, Instagram, Amazon, Apple Music, everywhere. Please like all our content and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate all your support, and please email me, please.
So, on that note, you've been listening and watching 2 Cups of Tea and a Packet of Biscuits.